Welcome to Meals and Wheels. In this episode, physical therapists Andre Scholes and Steve Vandenberg from Doctors of Physical Therapy demonstrate simple, effective resistance band exercises that drivers can do before or after a route to stay strong and keep their bodies feeling good so that they can focus on driving the railway. Now, let's grab a resistance band and get moving.
The first exercise is a shoulder external rotation with scapular retraction. For this exercise, we'll do 2 sets of 10 repetition. Starting with upright posture and your elbows bent about 90 degrees. Andre is going to externally rotate his arms while simultaneously squeezing his shoulder blades back and down. He'll start off with a single band. If that resistance is too easy, he can either choke up on the band or double the band up to double the resistance, maintaining the good form. The control is important, making sure he's going slow. It's important to not only externally rotate the arms, but also simultaneously pull his shoulder blades down and back. It's important to make sure you're not shrugging your shoulders forward and that you're making sure you're keeping your chest up and elevated the entire time, focusing on squeezing your shoulder blades down and back. The next exercise is a standing bent over row. We'll do 2 sets of 10 repetitions. Starting position is knees slightly bent, feet shoulder width apart. You're pulling your elbows down and back, keeping your elbows close to your side. Once again, squeezing your shoulder blades back as you pull the band up. Butt back and maintaining the arch in your lumbar spine. Our next exercise is a standing shoulder horizontal abduction. We'll do 2 sets of 10 repetition. Standing with your feet shoulder width apart, good upright posture, arms parallel to the ground. You're going to pull the band across your chest, squeezing your shoulder blades down and back. If the resistance is too little, double the band up, doubling the resistance. Notice the shoulder blades retracting backwards as he's pulling his arms back. Make sure the shoulders are not rounded and that you're keeping your chest up during the entire motion. The next exercise is a shoulder overhead press with resistance. You'll perform 2 sets of 10 repetitions. Starting position, feet shoulder width apart, wrists at your shoulder, elbows at your side. You're going to press the band directly up over your head. Ensure that you're maintaining upright posture and not leaning backwards. Control the band on the way up as well as on the way down. From a profile position, it's important to maintain the curves in your spine with your ear over your shoulder and over your hip. You're also able to do a single arm version if the band is too much resistance, using both arms at the same time. You would do 10 repetitions on the right and then switch to the left, doing 2 sets. The next exercise is a lunge with the resistance band. You'll do 2 sets of 10 repetition. Starting position is the band underneath your foot in front, holding on with both hands, descending into a lunge, ensuring that your forward knee does not go out in front of your toe too far, and that you're lunging straight down versus forward or backwards. Once you do 10 repetition with your left foot forward, you would switch and do the same number of repetitions with the band under your right foot. Notice that his knee is tracking over his toe, but not excessively moving out in front of his foot. It's also important to maintain the curve in your low back while you're performing this movement. Ensure that your chest is up the entire time. The next exercise is a standing squat with resistance. You'll perform 2 sets of 10 repetition. Starting position is feet shoulder width apart with the band securely fastened under your feet, arms at your side. Squatting down and coming back up. It's important that you have equal weight bearing on your left and your right legs, and that your knees are tracking over your toes. Avoid having your knees track in, and ensure that your knees track directly over top of your toes. It's important to maintain the arch in your low back while keeping your chest up the entire time. Control the motion on the way down as well as on the way up. Avoid rounding your low back and having your chest fall to the ground. The last exercise is a deadlift with resistance. You'll perform 2 sets of 10 repetitions. Starting position is feet shoulder width apart, equal weight bearing in lower extremities. It's important that you keep your chest up despite the fact that you're piking at your hips.
Thanks, Steve and Andre. That wraps up this episode of Meals and Wheels. If you liked this episode, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel to stay updated on when we have new releases. Remember to keep taking care of your body so that you feel good, have the strength to perform exceptionally, and can focus on driving to protect others. Thanks for watching. Mental health is a key part of living a healthy, connected, and fulfilling life. Everyone faces stress, change, and tough moments, and it's absolutely okay to ask for help when you need it. You're never alone, and support is always within reach. On your screen, you'll see a list of resources available anytime you need someone to talk to. Whether you're reaching out for yourself, a friend, a coworker, or even a loved one, these numbers connect you with caring professionals who can listen, offer guidance, or simply be there when life feels overwhelming. Reaching out is a sign of strength, and your life is deeply valuable. Please keep these resources close, share them with others, and remember, taking care of yourself is just as important as taking care of those around you. You matter, and support is always just a call or text away.